Hello everyone, welcome to this channel, Naija TV. Still on the need for justice for Mohbad. There has been some revelations been made about this young man's death. You know, there is this certain man who has been trending for some days now because of the dimension he is going on the issue. The very dark man, that's his name. He has been emphasizing on the need for the wife to be thoroughly questioned and possibly carry out a DNA test on Mohbad's son, alleged son. Because from all the prevailing circumstances, even everyone can see that the guy is on point. The guy is raising some salient issues, salient questions, begging for answers. You know, he's emphasizing on the need for a DNA to be carried out. And boy is right. If you ask me, he's 100% right. Apart from the one or two videos of Mohbad and this same woman, there was a particular video when Mohbad was talking about if he dies, if she kills him, I was wondering, why would for Mohbad to be using that word, it simply means something, she must have done him something, she must have done something that pained him. You know what I'm saying? But for you to be saying if you die today, if she kills you, that's not even the main issue here. That's just by the way. There are a couple of reasons why the woman needs serious questioning. Now, starting from the revelation from the National Association of Nigerian Nurses, that's the body in charge of uh, regulating the nurses in Nigeria. They have come out to dispel, the nurse, the nurse who injected. They have come out to say she's not a nurse, she's a quack. She's just an RNG nurse. They just brought in anyhow person. Hey, that's these guys. They know what they did. They did something sinister, which the wife can't claim ignorant of. If a man is unwell, a man who is in the position, I think the first person or the closest person in the position to bring in is the wife. Who did the wife bring to come and inject Mohbad? That's question everyone needs to be, who did they bring to come and inject the guy after injection? There is an audio. This thing now has now confirmed an audio tape that went viral some days ago about a young man narrating how he met Mohbad that morning in the hospital. Mohbad, who came down on the song, came down from the car and walked into the hospital. As a huge fan of Mohbad, he said he took picture with Mohbad, admiring the moment, cherishing the moment he met him that morning in the hospital. But from after that, he was there to take his own, he had an appointment. But from what was happening, he said something fishy. He noticed that what was happening was questionable, And now, that is what has just been confirmed now by the National Association of Nigerian Nurses, who came out to say, look, that person is not a nurse. That from all indication, the person is just an RNG who they just brought in to just... The wife can't claim ignorant or innocent of that, After that, they put him. After injecting him, killing him, they just put him in the car. They just want to go and bury him straight. That was their intention. Which the wife was aware of all these things. They just wanted to go and bury him straight. so that they could kill off whatever, so that no one would talk. I think the reason why they arrived at that conclusion was that they felt like if they had known that what is happening now, as the whole world is standing for justice for Mohbad, if they had known that it would happen, they wouldn't have done what they did. Even the Sam Larry, who was thinking, oh, if he had known that one day will come like this, when he will meet his Waterloo, maybe he wouldn't have been bullying the young man, the young soul, up and down till he met his death. They just felt, oh, since Mohbad, the guy always cries out and nobody listens to him. They now felt, oh, I beg you, let's just do it. We will do it. Is it not as he has always been crying, nothing happened. Let's just do it and bury him and so everything will go. They didn't know that. Just like what Mohbad said in that video, what he was telling his wife, he said, if you kill him today, see if he dies, you will suffer. He said she will suffer. He said that's exactly what is happening now. And the people are saying the guy has a very tough spirit that is carrying out this movement now to seek justice for him. They didn't know all these things will happen. They just felt, oh, just do it. We will do it. It will go and that. It will go and everything will die off. Little did they know that his spirit won't let anyone rest, but to seek justice for him. Quickly make the arrangement. They want to go and bury him straight, without even waiting to do proper burial for him, you know. Now, look at the other issue being raised. The said woman, Mohbad's wife, report is flying now that, she has been in the Malian house, over the years. She was in the Malian house. And she was one of those Naira Marley girls who friended Zinoliski first before switching to Mohbad. How that happened, I don't know. How did that happen? Get friended by Zinoliski first, then before switching to Mohbad. How did that happen? Reports are going that the same woman, she had an affair with Zinoliski in the Malian house, and the report now is that she still had an affiliation with the Malian people, with Naira Marley, you know. But how did Mohbad now end up with such woman is what I can't fathom. I can't understand. How did he end up with? I thought when he was leaving the Malian record, he should have left with anything that concerns, anything that, you know. How did he end up with such a woman? Now, look at where the problem is. Could she have tied Mohbad down with pregnancy? And Mohbad was like confused and decided to just, go in with her and marry her, hoping he would do DNA, after. Till now, we can't tell if there are insinuations that Mohbad secretly married her, as in legally, but we can't ascertain that at the moment. But if Mohbad went ahead to marry her or pay a bride price, that means he must be sure. He must be sure of whether he owns the pregnancy or. Now they say the kid is a 5-month-old baby. 5-month-old baby plus 9 months of pregnancy. That's about 14 months. That's about 14 months. 14 months, that's 1 year and 2 months. like 1 year ago and 2 months. That was the time Mohbad left Malian officially. Yeah, 2022. That was just about time Mohbad left. You know, that means she was already pregnant. You know, let's just say she was pregnant within the time Mohbad was having this issue, having issue with Malian. Now the problem now is, are we sure Mohbad really on? Could she have tied Mohbad down with the pregnancy? Could they have told him to, or could they have planned it together? You know, Mohbad knowing fully well that he would do a DNA. You know, knowing fully well that he would do a DNA. Could that be what he's trying to do now before they got rid of him? Because they know the implication if he does it and the kid is not his own. You know, they know what implication. They know they will lose. She knows she will lose forever and ever, and the disgrace he would. And they decided to do the unthinkable and get rid of him. Could that be what just happened? This very dark man, the guy is very sensible and he's very right. These questions need to be asked. The woman needs to be, because you cannot tell me, if supposing Mohbad had done this DNA, they would have come out. See, they would have come out to say, Mohbad already did the DNA. Look at the test. It's obvious that Mohbad have not done this DNA. And from this questionable character this woman has exhibited, DNA must be conducted. For all those who have been donating, heaven and earth to the kid, you guys are doing well, but I can't encourage that anymore at this moment. Let's be sure. If we truly want to get justice for Mohbad, let's be sure we are doing the right thing. Me, you see, this Mohbad thing of it, though we all are guilty, I will share I will take part of the blame. We all failed him when he was alive, like I do in my other post. Boy cried for help, but everybody ignored him. But God knows I've been a fan of Mohbad for like, in that Malian house, Mohbad is the only person whose music resonates. Mohbad is one of those few artists who just know bad song. There is hardly any song I hear, as far as whether he features someone or someone features him. As far as I can hear Mohbad's voice in that song, as I am likely to like that song. The guy was that to me. So I've always been a huge fan of Mohbad from like, I think the first song I heard from Mohbad was Komajesu. And that Komajesu, I see tomorrow. Mohbad is only the artist I can say I have plenty of his songs. I play in my car. I play most of my songs in the car. Songs that I worked on, these are the songs I love. I like doing that so that I can be hearing my works, what I did, so that in my next production, my next song, I will know how to work on them. But Mohbad is the only artist I can say I played plenty of his songs. I'm a huge fan of Mohbad from like, so we just need to get his justice for him. We failed him when he was alive, but right now we are gonna do everything to get justice for him. His wife needs to be questioned because of the questionable character she put up, she exhibited. Apart from even all these narratives, when your enemies want to get you, if they can't get you, they use your wife. The closest person they can use is your wife. You understand? There may have been a lot of collaborations, and there may have been some personal issues, the personal reasons, why the wife would want to you know, yield to the wish of the enemy and get rid of the boy. So all these issues we have raised, the woman, the wife, whether some are saying girlfriend, some are saying wife, she needs serious questioning. Serious questioning. That DNA must be done. Do it. Even if for anything safe, do it. It's still for the advantage of, if the woman is innocent, if the child belongs to Mohbad, it will still be on her advantage. It will solidify her ground in the family. She can now fully be, you know, she can now fully be, the child can now fully be a true representative of Mohbad and hope to achieve all Mohbad was denied, you know, or benefit all the things Mohbad worked for. So it's still for our own good, for our own advantage. A, how a clear conscience fears no accusation. If her hand is clean, why would she be? Why would she be scared of a DNA? That's the issue. That DNA should be conducted. This is this is our stand, all in a bid to ascertain justice for Mohbad. This should be the stand of the Nigerian people who wish justice, not just wish, who want justice for Mohbad. Thank you.